Hey everybody, it's Travis Holzem of Food Forest Abundance, Minnesota, and I am just making a video for an indoor deep water culture bucket system update. Growing tomatoes and peppers in my bucket system, and then I have some other pepper plants I was growing outside this summer that are now growing inside. And then I got some herbs and some banana trees and lettuces and berry bushes that are starting to, they're seedlings. And one of them's, I think, a dwarf cherry tree and some, whatever that, citronella. And my citronella plant is starting to flower. But I'm going to turn you around and show you the progress we got going here. And I will point out what nutrients I'm using in my deep water culture bucket system. I use it on all my plants, but this is actually in the solution or the nutrients when I fill my bucket up. So I'm going to turn it around and show you. And if you've been watching the progress of my indoor garden here, at one time this was the tallest plant and that one was the smallest. And it's probably grown 6 inches over the past 2 days. It's absolutely crazy. I keep raising the light up, and then it just goes crazy and reaches up to the light again. And I keep finding the leaves pressing up against the light, so I got to keep raising it up. And my Roma tomatoes has flowers on it already. I don't know if you can see them. A couple flowers there. And they're flowering a lot sooner than I thought. I thought it was going to be another week, maybe 2 weeks before the flowers started, but I'm sure the black cherry tomatoes are going to start flowering here pretty quick. And then you got the Roma, and then these are yellow pear, but that thing is looking kind of sick. And I'm just kind of watching it. I mean, we got some new growth on top, but down on the bottom here it's not looking so hot. So I'm gonna, hopefully I can save it. If not, I'm going to have to replace it with something. And we will see what that is. And then let's go over to the peppers. We got the poblanos. Oh, that's really starting to spread out. And there's a lot of sprouts on there too. See the little flowers? They're going to open up and turn into poblanos. And first flowers coming out on the Cal Wonder. And then the little black Hungarian pepper. This plant is passing this one up, just like I said it would. Once this thing starts taking off, it's going to go crazy. And I have a feeling it's going to pass this one up too. But I'll be raising the light up as soon as they come up. And I know every time I raise this light up, they're going to just keep stretching to get up to them. And these are the cheapest lights you can find. You can get them at Walmart for like $14.95. They're shop lights, LED shop lights. And tomatoes and peppers absolutely love them. And I don't know, I'm just thinking about using them to grow some other stuff that I probably can't mention because I might get age restricted for some reason. But wow, that thing's really starting to yeah, there's going to be peppers all over that in about a week. Crazy. All right. But anyway, there's my nutrient bucket. And then we're going to show you what I put in. I got bloom juice. And there's 0 synthetic chemicals added. And it's all natural and sustainably made. And what we got in here, we got nitrogen, water soluble nitrogen phosphates derived from worm castings, kelp meat, and hydroxy or whatever, and fish meal. And then this one is plant juice, and this one is derived from worm castings, alfalfa meal, kelp meal. But this is in the ingredients, or in the solution. I put about 4 ounces of each with 4 gallons of, what, about 4.5 gallons maybe. I don't quite fill it up because I have a water indicator straw on the side, and if I put it up higher than that, it's going to start leaking. So we just put about 4.5 in. But this stuff, bloom juice and plant juice, there will be a link in the description of this video. And put it in your water, and look how these tomatoes are just going crazy. I mean, just 2 weeks ago, that plant was 6 inches high. I mean, it has grown 3 feet in a matter of 2 weeks, and it's just going crazy. Like I said, it's grown 6 inches since yesterday. I raised this light up a foot yesterday, and it's already halfway up to it. And that's going to start happening with these now that they're going crazy. And then we got the citronella, and we're starting to get flowers on the citronella. This stuff smells so good. And this thing has grown 3 feet since I brought it inside for the winter. It was out on my patio, and it was tiny, and now it's just going crazy and starting to flower. Then we got this pepper. These are peppers. There's a bunch of flowers on here, and they're starting to, peppers are starting to grow. So this is going to be full of them. And this one here is flowering also, and we're going to probably pick this one here pretty quick. And then we got the red one here. I'll probably eat those pretty soon. Then we got the banana tree, and look at that nice big new leaf coming in. And once that flops over, there's another one coming right up the middle. It'll be just like this. That's a new leaf, and here's one coming up here. I love watching these banana trees grow. It's just, they're really fast. And I know outdoors in Florida, they probably grow, 2-3 inches a day, maybe more. Because I know down in Gulf's Landing in Florida, they're about 1.5 years old. They're all 20 feet tall now, 15, 20 feet, and they're everywhere. And there's bananas all over them. But there's a little one here. These little banana trees, and then we got the seedlings coming up in here, and then we got all the lettuce and spinach, and I think I got some thyme growing, some dill, and some purple. Is that purple romaine, red romaine, and then we got some green romaine. I think I said spinach already, but that's that. When I turn you around here, okay, I gotta keep the camera turned this way because of my other stuff that's growing in here. I don't know if that's why I got age restricted, because it was in the video. It has never happened before, but then again, I might have said a word I shouldn't have that caused it to get age restricted. But the only word I said was that I used to partake in joints, weed, when I was younger. And I don't know if that's why. So we'll see what happens with this video, if it gets age restricted or not. But I'm not going to show those plants just in case, but they look amazing. They're about 7 weeks away from being enjoyed. But that's what we got today. Grow food, not lawns, everybody. And if you're inside, grow food too. Just find any space you have in your home or a windowsill. You can grow green onions. All you do is buy some from the store and you chop the green part off, use it for your dinner, and then put them in a shot glass or put them in a small water glass. Put each of them, line them up on your windowsill, and within a week you will have a windowsill full of green onions that you can use in your cooking over and over again, and just clip off what you need and they'll just continue to keep growing. And you can also put herbs in your window. You can get arrow gardens and put it on your countertop, and you can grow lettuces and veggies and stuff like that. Or you can take up some, if you have an extra room in your home, you can set up a deep water culture bucket system like I have here and grow tomatoes and peppers or whatever you want. Last year I grew eggplant in one of them and cantaloupe in one of them. Cantaloupe didn't work very well, and the cucumbers didn't work very well either. So what happened is the eggplant did okay and the peppers did amazing. I had shishito peppers and I had poblanos, and they both worked great. Probably got about 100 shishito peppers off my plant, and then had some, I think I had a tomato plant, but it didn't really, I didn't get any fruit off of it. It just didn't do too well either. But I learned some things, and I waited to put the seedlings in the bucket system. I waited an extra few days and let the roots get longer. And the medium I was growing in, I used my Arrow Garden starters. They're made from some, I don't know the material, but the roots grow right through it. So you can just put it, all you have to do is bury it in your pebbles here. So you just take it out of the net pot and just put it in there, and it's, all the roots grow right through it, but it helps support it a little bit too. So that's the easy way, because I use different style seed starters last year, and they were great for starting seeds, but once stuff was starting to grow, it seemed they were too tight and it kind of choked the roots, it seemed. So I didn't use those again afterwards, because I also used them to start some plants that I put outdoors, and all I did was just took that out and planted it in the soil, and it never broke down like it said it was. It's supposed to be biodegradable, so I figured as the plant, like my tomato plant would grow or pepper plant would grow, I thought it would just disintegrate and break down and become soil. Well, that never happened, and all my plants were smaller than they should be because the roots were getting choked because they're so tight. But anyway, that's what that is. I went off on a tangent, I think. But anyway, grow food, everybody. Have an amazing day. See ya.